So this is the Lauten LS-208, and this is the Earthworks Ethos next to it. And I'm going to give you a little taste of what they sound like comparatively. And I think you may be surprised.
From the mind of Mark Yoshimoto Nemcoff.
So this is the 208 in the configuration that I really like to use it in, which is a 50 hertz high-pass filter on it and no low-pass. So it's open up wide open to about 15K. Now let me switch over to the Ethos and tell me what you think. What's your first impression? This is the Ethos. And there is no EQ on either of these mics. And I am honestly shocked at how different the Ethos sounds. Because I expected the Ethos to sound a little bit more clear and bright. Indeed, in my mind, my memory of the Ethos was that it didn't sound so woolly. And back on the 208, I mean, I just went and I triple checked the connections. They're both going into side-by-side channels on the MT-48. So it's through the same preamp. Again, no EQ. I don't get why the Ethos sounds so muffled in comparison. And then it kind of occurred to me. Hold on. Hold on. No, hold on. And then it kind of occurred to me that I had been using the Ethos with a lot of EQ on it. Let me just pop a little bit of EQ. Let me pop a little bit of EQ on it. I had been using it with no EQ and also without this thing. And it's starting to sound a little bit better. It takes EQ well. But without EQ, I was a little bit shocked. I also like to use it a little bit pointed up here. Not what I call, but the triangle of sadness, which is a modeling term because this part right here between your eyes and the bridge of your nose, that's the first part to get a crease in it when you get older. And I guess the triangle of sadness is once you get that crease, your modeling jobs end. So there you go. All right, hold on. All right, sorry. Yeah, so they are vastly different. And again, this has no EQ. Here, I'm going to roll off. I got it rolled off at 8. Or no, at 10. I got it rolled off at 10. And so you're not getting as much of that high end here as you are over here. And, definitely more low end. I mean, there's a crap ton of low end on this that I wasn't expecting. And both of them have an 80 hertz high pass going in. I expected this horse race to be a lot closer. And again, this is the Ethos with EQ on it, and I could add more EQ. It does take EQ rather well. The Ethos, I think, is a mic that you can get a lot out of, but you have to carve it out with EQ depending upon your space and your voice and your rig and whatever, and what you're trying to achieve. And the 208 here, still with the 10K on it, the 10K low pass. I mean, it's definitely a lot cleaner. Let me take this off and go back to my usual setting. A lot more detailed. And again, no EQ on this. So, yeah, what do you think? Again, I'm a little shocked. This mic actually currently sells for twice as much as the Ethos. And in my opinion, it definitely sounds like it. So, but I want to know what you're thinking. All right? Let me know in the comments. Until next time, this is Mark Yoshimoto Nemcoff, fading to black.